Hopefully that's better. Maybe I need to update the app, which would be good if I do that now. Nope, don't need to update the app, so I don't know. So y'all wanted to know where to find me on Clapper, right? So, I'm just gonna flip it. I have one video on there. Save profile pictures on here. But that is my page there. Has the one video. So this is me on the one. Yeah. For anyone that did not know or cannot find me, that's what it is. So. Alright. There we go. So yeah, that's why you find me. That was me on, So yeah, that's why you find me. That was me on, Clapper or whatever. So I'm not gonna be on here much longer because I do need to go to bed. I'm nervous because my whole world is probably about to change. I hope that I guess my biggest hope is that when the results come back, that it solidifies that I'm Tanya. I'm hoping that certain people in the family, when I ask questions, I hope they're honest with me. And I mean, hopefully they will want something to do with me. You know? Good evening. Like, I don't even know if my bio mom is going to want anything to do with me. I have questions for her, obviously. Fuck it. Hello. I don't know if she'll even want to meet me. And I mean, that could be because, how I've been treated my whole life. And hello. Could be because of how I've been treated my whole life. Being brainwashed and all. And then again, who the fuck knows? Oh, what, you're taking medication right now, too? I'm taking my night meds right now, guys. It's cold and evidently snowing because I looked outside. I gotta figure out get my clothes out for tomorrow, might as well. So I'll probably wear these. And guess that. Guess that. Maybe not that. Maybe not that. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I don't know, I'll figure it out tomorrow. Fuck it. Won't take long. Figure out what I'm wearing. So shit. Tomorrow's the day I got the part that I needed to get done. I know. I still have the essay to do, but that's not due till Sunday at 11:49 or 11:59 p.m. So I could do it tomorrow night or Saturday or Sunday. It won't take me long. It never does. I'm a bit freaked out though. Tomorrow is when I go do the DNA test. You know? I find out soon enough. Thanks. You know, I do wonder how many of the family members are watching my live. I know there's a few that have been watching since all this came about and are patiently waiting for the DNA test too. Yeah, you can talk to me, I don't bite, you know, unless, never mind, I'm not gonna go there. Besides, I'd only be biting one person, shit. But, it just depends. They have to send it to Texas, and it's gonna be tested there, and then, Hot damn. Come on, get happy. Sorry, I got distracted by an email. Yeah. Anyways. Sorry, what was I saying? Anyways, yeah. What? Appreciate that. I just hope that the family is gonna want, at least want to meet me and get to know me. But at the same time, just also be patient with me. See, I'm used to people coming into my life just to get what they can from me and then leaving, if that makes sense. Just abandoning me. I've never... No one has ever actually wanted to genuinely be in my life, unless it was to get something from me, or whether it be slave labor or money or pleasure or whatever. That's the only time I was any good to anybody. And then there was the one that said she wanted to show me what it was like to have a loving mom, and then when things got like they are, finding out that I might be this missing person. This woman even said she wanted to adopt me. And she started acting funny. The communication slowly stopped. I kept trying to get a hold of her, and finally I talked to her a few days ago, and I tested her, because she always told me, anytime you need anything, ask me, no problem, whatever. I always paid her back anytime I asked, and sometimes she would, like for Christmas or whatever, she sent me money, but anytime I ever asked, I always paid her back. And I have problems asking for help as it is. I have problems asking for anything. I don't trust people, and there are obvious reasons. And she went out of her way to show me that I could trust her. So I tested her. I was very vague. I said, when I talked to her the other day, I said I was thinking about asking you for help with something, but I don't know if I should. And she hung up on me. And so I said I was done. I'm not going to reach out for anything, to talk, to nothing. And I have that habit of doing that because I'm so used to people leaving. So I'm going to push you away. You show me signs that you're not going to, I will push you away intentionally. And when I woke up the day before yesterday, she'd had me blocked on everything. So that's what a loving mother is. I don't need it. Because she did something that she said she was never going to do. And she showed me she's just like the rest of them. I don't trust people, and people have to go out of their way to show me I can trust them, and then when they do, they end up showing me that I can, and then they show their true colors after a certain amount of time. And it's been that way forever. Yeah. That's why you've always heard me say that I have always taken care of myself. I've never depended on anybody and never asked for help because I know better. Because anytime I have. And for me, that when I said that to her, it was a test, honestly. Because I wanted to see what she would do. And she proved me right. I've had enough fake people in my life. From fake friends to people who say they love me and care about me when they fucking don't. That they abuse me and shit. So that's why I'm hoping that if this family really, once the test results come back and everything, if this family really wants to be a part of my life, then I'm sorry because of what I've been through. You gotta prove it. And I don't trust anybody, so if you do get to where I trust you, please don't break it. And please don't hurt me. Don't lie to me, don't break my trust, and don't hurt me. I think that's basically self-explanatory. And I hope they understand. Sorry. I hate crying. I was brought up not to cry. I've been an adult since I was a kid. I never was a kid. So, yeah, I know. First person that ever told me it was okay to cry was Frankie. Damn it. Then I get emotional about him. Damn it. But I mean, I don't even know if these people are going to want to be part of my life when they find out everything that has happened to me and that. I got tomorrow to do the DNA test. These are the ones I'm wearing now, but I was probably going to change them in a day or two. To Care Bears. I got my Care Bear ones in the mail. Thanks. They're the longest I've ever worn. So, I don't usually wear them this long. But, they're not bad, you know. Thank you. I did it myself. I took them out of the package, put the glue on, and glued, you know. And I did get glue from Temu. I'll let y'all know how that works out. Well, I will. Usually after I take them off, because my nails are now, I've started waiting a day or two in between taking them off. And putting new ones on, because let my nails breathe, if that makes sense. Oh my god. All you gotta do is get the good glue. Trust me, my nails are not that strong. No, I'll tell you why. Okay, the best nail glue remover to use. Don't buy the nail glue remover off here or anywhere else, okay? All you gotta do is go to your local Dollar Tree. Get the 100% acetone nail polish remover. Get a bowl. Pour it in a bowl. Soak your fingers for a few minutes. Take them out. They will easily come off. It's that simple. I would rather spend $1.25 and be able to reuse it, because I pour it back in the bottle, than to spend $8, $9, $10, $11 on fucking nail glue remover that you can't reuse and you can't, you know what I mean? This time, I have been using this stuff. It's the Activia second extra strong second edition nail glue. But like I said, with the nail glue remover, just get the 100% acetone nail polish remover and soak your hands. That's all you gotta do. But when I put them back on, see this set here, there's a set of 3, and it was like 4 something. So, haven't tried it yet, obviously. But, yeah, semi-solid nail glue. Quick drying, no need UV lamp. Okay. But like 4 something for 3 of them. So, yeah, Temu. So I haven't tried them yet, obviously, but I'm going to try them when I change the nails out. Oh, and the Care Bear ones I'm using, they were good. They're not the handmade ones, but I had to get them. They're so cute. I don't even open them. I do want to see how thick they are, though. I can fucking open the damn thing. They're actually pretty thick. They're not as thick as the handmade ones, but they're not bad. And these were only $1 something. The Extivia glue I got off TikTok. And the Loveful nail glue gel stuff is really good too. But the key to do it right is you gotta prep your nails. You know, you wash your hands, then you file your nail beds down. And then you use alcohol pads. Me, I use the, I use lens cleaner to do it because it's basically the same thing as an alcohol swab. They smell the same, everything. And it works fine. And then when you do the nail glue, you put it on the press-on and your nail. And what I do is I put it on and I sit there and I hold it for like... I have to keep these out, shit. Oh well. I'm gonna use them next anyway. When you put them on, when I put them on, I hold it down for lens cleaner. You know, here, let me show you. Lens cleaner. I already have them, so that's why I use them. Sure, all over the damn camera. Shit. So yeah, this same thing is the nail glue remover is 100% acetone nail polish remover. That's all it is. But they're putting it in fancy bottles and shit, so you pay a bunch of money thinking that's what you need. All you gotta do is get the 100% acetone nail polish remover from the Dollar Tree, $1.25. And if you pour it, you pour it in a bowl, you soak your fingernail, your fingers for a few minutes. They come right off. Sometimes it takes a bit, but usually they'll come right off. And then I just pour it in a measuring cup and pour it back in the bottle. You know. It lasts a lot longer than the nail glue remover that you get off here or whatever for like $10. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier to get your nails off, the false nails off too, when you do it the way I do it. I learn as I go, and I don't gatekeep anything. I heard that super glue works good too, to glue your nails. But I don't recommend it. Just get the nail glue. Like I said, I'm going to try the one from Tinu and see how well that works. Hopefully it works good, because three bottles of nail glue for less than $5. That's pretty good, huh? But yeah, I might go live when I do the Care Bear ones. And even when I take these off, I might go live. Ow. How long do they last? Of course, my nails aren't that strong. I'm surprised I can actually, usually when I would get my nails done, which would be very rare because it's expensive, I'd have to go to... Yeah. How much does the super glue cost? Just go on Temu and get the glue. Super glue is not recommended for your nails. 7 to 10 days. Yeah, same as it's the same, but it's not. You might as well just get the nail glue, because that's how long. Like sometimes, like my nails are not that strong, but if you use the nail glue, depending on what kind you use, it can last anywhere from a week to 2 weeks to longer than that. I'm just saying. I mean, you don't have to listen to me, but I'm just some advice, you know.
Did you buy the name?
So, yeah. But see, with me, when I would even get my nails done professionally, I had to go to a place that, though I couldn't have anybody do it other than Oriental people because they would not stay for more than a few days. That's how weak my nails are. But it's because of all of the things that have been put in my body over the years. Not by my doing either. Like my nails are very weak to where if I grew them out, they bend backwards, and with no problem, they break very easily. So, yeah. Yeah, you gotta think with the poisons and everything that have been given to me, since a child being very, very little. That's why. Yeah, I mean, get them. I'm not spending $100, $200 on nails. I'm not even spending $30 on a set of nails. And if you take them off right, you can reuse them. For example, I have one set that I have that I have not reused yet, but I'm going to reuse. These. I dig them. But, and I also... Where are they? See, I still have these two. I have these still, and then I got these. I just got those. And then I also just got these. They're butterflies. The only problem with the ones like that, they cut, when I go run my fingers through my hair, they catch on my hair. The butterflies do. But hopefully, yeah. They're purple and butterflies. I had to get them. I had to get them. I couldn't help it. And of course, I have all these others too that are, And then, but the next ones I'm putting on are Care Bears. So yeah. You don't even have to get these. You could get the set that you do yourself. Like, they have the whole kits like the professional nail salons have. The whole king caboodle, the powders, all of it, on Temu and Shein. Okay, they even have the molding ones, like the ones that mold, that you can mold. These. Let me show you. Yeah, they have the polygel ones, and it comes with the with these, and you'll need this with it if you get that one, and then you also have to have a UV light. Then it comes with a brush, and if you do, you'll want to get the this stuff too, the base coat and the top coat. Yeah, I'll just show you my little get up here. And there's like 12 different colors in here, and they're all glitter. But this is my nail setup here. Before, my couch was not here this whole time, but yeah. So this is all my nail stuff right here. I have to reorganize and put it where I'm going to put it. So, yeah, I can't wait either. I'm so excited. But yeah, these are the Care Bear ones. These are the Care Bears. Are they cute? Yeah. I dig it. They were less than $2. Yeah. Less than $2. Why can't you do pink? Why can't you? Who said you can't? If you like pink, do pink. Yeah, Temu and Shein, I'm telling you. That's where you find them. Yes, they have short ones too. Like, let me look. I'll get on right now and show you what they got. I don't think I even have Shein on this phone, but oh, I don't know if she's on here, but somebody asked me how I fry my pancakes. Oil. I use oil. What the hell is this? Why is Temu trying to give me a fucking thing? Yeah, they make the deals sound really good, like the rewards and everything, but then you gotta buy a bunch of stuff just to get it. Get off my damn phone. Alright. So, you want to know if they have the short ones. So, short. I'll just do short. You want the handmade ones or the regular ones? I'll do short handmade. Now, when you know they're press on, when they're the handmade ones, they come in a set of 10. So yeah, they come in a set of 10, and the handmade ones are thicker and they're more durable. Yes. Yes. The pancakes I make are, yes. So, let me show you what they got for the short ones. And this is on Temu, so Okay, so like I get the large ones because my thumb here is I don't know, it's a birth defect, I guess. Same thing with my big toe. So like these here. See, they do have short ones. And these are $2.99. See, they have, like these. These are $4.40, and the extra small, medium, large. It's the size of your nail bed, the width of it. So if you have like me, I have to use the large ones because my thumb. I hate it. Get off my goddamn. Thank you. Then there's ones like this. 411. See. But yeah, they have short ones. See? Yes. I mean, like, I did my dishes before I came alive again, so that should tell you something. You just have to have the right glue and everything, and when you do them, don't get them wet for 24 hours, and don't do anything for 10 minutes after you put them all on. Like, look how cute these are. $3.68. So for the girlies that like the short ones, all I gotta do is put in short press on nails, short handmade press on nails, or just short press on nails. And it's better to get the, I mean, they're all really good. Most of them are, but the best ones to get are the handmade ones. They cost a little more, but, yeah. Yeah, see? But yeah. Yeah, you can reuse them if you take them off right. Like I said, the best way to take them off is get the nail polish remover, the 100 off. The best way to take them off is get the nail polish remover, the 100%. The best way to take them off is get the nail polish remover, the 100% acetone nail polish remover. Is the one you want. What you want to get. You get it at the Dollar Tree. $1.25. Okay. So what I do, I have my little bowl here. I pour enough of this in here. I soak them for like 3 to 5 minutes, and then not even 5 minutes, and then I gently take them off. And trust me when I say it's better to do it that way than use the nail remover that they have, because number one, it's cheaper. Save money that way. I'm fucking frugal, I'm a frugal bitch. And number two, I found with the nail glue remover, when I pour it on and I'm trying to take it off, I have a tendency to bleed. So it's easier for me, and it's probably because my nails are not that strong, why it happens a lot. That's why it's easier for me to just get the nail polish remover, pour it in a bowl, soak my fingers, and then that way, But also, if you're going to do it, what you want to do also is you want to get this cuticle oil. And it's, this one I got off Temu, or it could have been Shein I got it off. But it's rose cuticle oil. So that's what this is. But yeah. So. Another thing that I'm worried about is because my daughters have been lied to so much about me by those people. What are they gonna do when they find out? Because I don't have a relationship with either one of my daughters. So I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if I don't know. So hopefully, with me and my oldest daughter, I think our relationship got ruined by the adopted mom because she lied to me about my daughter. And I know she lied to my daughter about me. Both my daughters about me. So I don't know. Hopefully, I just hope for the best and expect the worst. I've always been like that, and I've always had to be like that. So, but everything, like I said, everything happens for a reason the way it's meant to. My daughters are, oh, let's see. So, God, my oldest daughter's 22, my youngest is 21. I haven't seen my youngest since she was 3. And my oldest, well, that's a whole different ball of wax. Oh my god. Yes. Sandy, are you in here? Sandy Swag, are you in here? Yes, yes. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Yes. Yes, that, oh my god. Yes. Please. It's the little things in life that make me happy. Shit. So cute. Thank you. I decided when I do have a house, because eventually I am going to have a house. I'm going to be very well financially set after this, I'll tell you what. Once I have a house, here's how I want the house to be. I want it to be like a lavender or a lilac color on the outside and a turquoise on the inside. Or vice versa. I don't do white. I'm sorry. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it how I want it. I want lilac bushes and rose bushes, and if I live in the country, have like a vegetable garden or things like that. Okay, so everybody's wanting to know where I'm going. I'll show again. The app. Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. The clapper. And I'll show you how to find me. I have one video on there right now. Because, I just started it the other day and haven't really been on it. So. Let me show you. This is me. It's the same name, only the H and the M are capitalized, and the second C and then the 1123. But yeah, that's me. And I have this video on there. That's it. Then I have that lemonade one, or lemon one, whatever it's called. But yeah. So. Someday my prince will come. I hope. Da, 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 da. I know, probably wishful thinking, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. I'm still trying to. I figure things out as I go, okay? But I know you don't have to have a certain amount of followers to go live. And they do lives on there where you can go and watch, and they'll explain things too. I haven't watched them, but I've been invited to them. But yeah, you learn as you go, So I'm gonna be ending this soon, because like I said, I do need to get up bright and early in the fucking morning, because I gotta go over to Manhattan and go on the ferry and then take the bus. 2 buses at least, that's all. At least all I gotta do is take 2 buses, so, So, yeah. So, tomorrow is the day I go do the DNA test, and then, after the DNA test, obviously, because I gotta be there by a certain time, but I do have to get off. After that, I get off at Central Park, and then I can do whatever. But yeah, I've never been to Central Park. I've been here for almost a year. Have not been to Central Park. Haven't been very far. So I guess this is good time as any, right? Gotta go that way anyway. Now, if I go to the gift shop, that means I'm gonna want to buy something. I ain't got the money right now to buy anything, so. I haven't even been to the Statue of Liberty. You know how much it costs to go to the Statue of Liberty on the ferry to the Statue of Liberty? It's about $40. Actually, do you know how big Manhattan is? Just Manhattan alone. I know. Yeah, I have not even been, I like walking over there and just walking around and go wherever I'm led to go. But you gotta remember, New York is also a tourist place, too, so that's one reason it's so expensive here, along with... This is one of the most expensive places to live in the United States, is New York. In the 5 boroughs. Which museum? I've been to the Native American Museum, and I went to another museum. I love museums. Yeah, depending on where you're at, Did it cost anything to get in there? Because I know some museums do, some museums don't, so I'm like, did it cost anything? Because I would love to go. I love to go to museums and that. I've been to 2. Yeah. You talking about, Night at the Museum, that movie? Yeah. I mean, honestly, for me, it would explain a lot of... If the test comes back that I'm 10 yet, that would not surprise me one bit. Because I love the country. And I didn't know that until I moved to Oklahoma as an adult. I love the country. I like the city, going to the malls or going exploring and everything, but I prefer the country, or I would love to have a beach house. Actually, I'd love to have both. A house in the country and the house on the beach. So... So, I don't even know how they're going to tell me. Are they going to call me and tell me over the phone? Are they going to send me paperwork in the mail? How are they going to fucking tell me? I guess I'll ask the detective tomorrow that I talked to. Because I honestly, because I've never done this before. I've never done a DNA test before, so I don't know how I'm going to get the results, especially with it's a case like this. It's not technically, you know what I mean? It's not your average DNA test. So I don't know how I'm even going to get the results, how they're going to tell me, or anything. But I don't know, they might come and tell me in person. Yeah, it's easier, here on the island, Staten Island, taking a bus is the best route, or driving. Now, over in Manhattan, the city area, that you want to walk. Everybody walks because it's so congested. Um, Not all of it is congested, but a lot of it. Um, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, they could come tell me in person, shit. But I'll find out tomorrow. Well, I'm sure however they tell me, they're gonna they're gonna give me paperwork or something. They have to. Because it's like, you know, and there's gonna be a lot. Yeah. They deliver DoorDash and pizza and everything else by bicycle. Shit. Um, this case is different because it's gonna, like, how serious it is. It might just be they show up at my door, call me and say, "Can you come in?" You know. New York is a whole nother planet. Not just a state, a whole nother fucking planet. Some of the people I've met here, like when I was at the drop-in center, hey, some of those people have never even been off the island, and it's a 5-minute walk to the ferry. Never left the island. I was like, you know, as I would say, hey, let's go over to Manhattan, let's go walk or whatever. No, I don't want to go over and find out that they've never even left the island. Some never even leave that place. Well, if I'm Tanya, I'm from Texas, so as far as I know. I don't know. I know that's where I was kidnapped. I lived in Texas. I know that. But, you know. So, no matter what, when it comes down to it, I've said that this case is going to be solved even if I have to solve it myself. And I meant it. And that's because of all the people involved and who are behind it. Which is why it was never quite investigated the way it should have been. Hell, I found out more in a matter of less than 2 months than police have in 41 years. And I've been telling them everything. I mean, I even found myself shit. You know, the name of my book was going to be I'm Still Standing. Now it's going to be How I Found Myself. The real story of the story of the kidnapping of story of Tanya Michelle Williams, also known as Heather Elaine McCord. My kidnapping and how I found myself. That's going to be a very interesting story. There's some people that are new here are like, is this a Lifetime movie? No, it's real fucking life. Trust me, I've thought of it. It feels like I'm living in a soap opera. Like my life is a soap opera. But it's not real. No way. It's Memorex. You know. So, Dang nabbit. My allergies are acting up. I hate this shit. Sorry, I don't mean to be so gross, but... Then again, I might be coming down with something. My ears are hurting. So I don't know. Yeah, I used to do those aging filters, and I've made videos of them. I'm like, I don't know who I look like, because I don't look like anybody in my family, so... Well, now I know why. Because I do look like people in my family. My biological family. I just hope they'll be, like, once the results come back and it, it solidifies I'm Tanya. I just hope the family, whoever wants to be part of my life and from that family, I hope they're willing to be patient with me and everything, So it is 9:09, so I'm going to end this because I need to get to bed. I'm starting to get sleepy. Actually, I've been getting tired. I've been tired, I'm just getting more tired because of my nighttime meds, so. Oh, I can't go live from Central Park because I have to have Wi-Fi to go live. Because right now my phone is actually off. Till I get paid, pay my phone bill. No, it's just off till I get paid and I pay it. It's not a big deal. Besides, once I do, maybe I'll go back and that, Yes, I'll go live tomorrow night. So y'all have a good night, okay? And I will see y'all later. And, maybe I'll post a video when I get home after, being in... You miss me. Well, tomorrow I do the DNA test, so... Yeah. So I gotta get up very, very early because I have to be there between 8 and 11 a.m. And it's gonna take a bit to get there. So I just hope that once the results come back that the family does want to be a part of my life, but at the same time I hope that they will have the patience with me because of everything. And I hope they understand that it's going to take time for me to trust any of them. And it's nothing personal. It's just, So, I took my medication. I took my meds. I ate a couple bites. It's my nerves, that's why I can't eat right now. But I'm alright. I promise I'm okay. I'm just really nervous, I guess. My nerves are like... Because I know as much as I wanted to get this done, and I'm glad it's being done finally, it's sinking in that... Damn it. It's sinking in that my whole world is actually going to probably change in a very major way. And it also means that my whole life has been a lie. And I know I have a big, lot that's coming up that's a big journey ahead of me, so to speak. Because I know there's going to be court proceedings and everything. And that's something you want to be famous for. Being kidnapped is not something you want to be famous for. I already have one news station that wants to and asked me to do when I called them. Because I thought it would get the DNA sped up. They asked if they said that they wanted to do an interview with me when the DNA test comes back if I am Tanya. And it was the lady that did the news story that I showed you. So I don't know. If I do, it'll be when I'm ready. Because it's not every day you find out you're not who you thought you were. I'm alright. I'm doing the DNA test tomorrow. I'm alright, yeah, but I'm just... My nerves, because I've been wanting to get this DNA test done for so long, and I know the family's been waiting patiently and watching. And I'm glad it's being done. But at the same time, once it solidifies that me being Tanya, that's when it's going to be real. I know. I'm definitely changing my identity back to my real identity, though. I'm not going to continue living a dead person's identity. Thanks. So, let's hope I can get some sleep tonight, because I gotta be bright and early. I think I'm going to do a little bit of broccoli before I go to bed, too. I know. It's not going to change who I am as a person. It's not going to change my personality or nothing like that. I think I'd be this way even if this shit hadn't happened. You know what I mean? I would be the way I am now as a human being, even if I had not been taken or anything. If that makes sense. Because what I've been told, I am. I guess I'm a lot. One of my cousins and I are a lot alike. We don't just look similar. We're a lot alike, I guess. And we're the same age. So, and I know she's very patient. I guess she's very patiently waiting, in patiently but anxiously waiting, and I know others are too. You know. So, for those family members that are watching, we'll know soon. Tomorrow's the day that I go do it. Oh, shit. Thank you. And I'm fucking crying again. What the hell? I hate the whole roller coaster of emotion shit. But I know a lot of people are going to be eating their fucking words for what they said about me. You know? Hello. Do I ever expect an apology from any of them? No. Would I accept it if they did apologize? No. Yeah. Am I going to accept any type of apology for the people that ran my name out their mouth and said what they did about me, all the lies they told about me and everything? No. You should have never done it to begin with. To continuously try and re-victimize me. That's so fucked up. It's so insane. So if you think for 1 second that I will ever accept any apology, you can kiss my grits. It'll never happen. Yeah. I always knew I wasn't Heather, and because my name, being called Heather, it never felt right. That's why a friend of mine, well, I'm not forget. They don't deserve my forgiveness. No, fuck that shit. I just move on with my life. One of my friends, very dear friend of mine, she calls me sis or whatnot. She will not call me Heather, because she's never called me Heather, and that's because she's never seen me as Heather. She's always said that I don't look like a Heather. I don't seem like a Heather. I don't know. But she said Tanya fits me. No, I don't have to forgive. I'm just gonna go on living my best life and becoming the best version of myself, you know? And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be happy and keep focusing on the positive of things and doing what needs to be done. Do I wish anybody ill will for what they've done to me? No. I let karma handle that shit. I don't waste my time with that shit. I don't do revenge. the revenge, wanting to get back at people. I don't condone violence or anything like that, even with the people that did the horrible things they did to me. My best revenge, my best payback, is to hit them where it hurts the most. Their freedoms, their pocketbooks, their reputations. And I'm not talking about the trolls and clout chasers, like the ones on here. I'm talking about the ones that really hurt me. The ones that do the shit on here, try to re-traumatize me over and over and over again. For months. Some almost a year, some for almost 2 years. Karma's gonna come after you guys. Karma's coming for them. I ain't gotta worry about them. Besides, like I've said many times, the only people that do that shit are your biggest fans. They're beneath me. That's how it is. That's how I see it. For them to do what they did, I'm not gonna sink to their fucking level. That's pathetic. What they do is pathetic. Like I said, they're beneath me. I make names up for them, and they change their profile pictures and call themselves those names. They change the profile pictures to what I name them. Like I called the other Heather Lord Voldemort. She changed her profile picture to Lord Voldemort. Then I changed it to Cruella de Vil, and I'm pretty sure her profile picture is probably still Cruella de Vil. And then there's the other one I called Ursula. She changed her name to her... No, first I called her, Pugsley, I think. And she changed her profile picture to Pugsley. And then I called her Ursula. She changed it to Ursula. Now it's something... I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. But, yeah. Oh. They could keep being miserable. But the other Heather, that's a whole different ball of wax. Because aiding and abetting is a crime. Doxing people's information is a crime. So everyone that doxed my information, like the 90 times it had been my address was doxed on my live, on here, that's a crime that you could go to jail for. Pretty sure you could go to jail for it. Like I said, that family is like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family and the House of 1,000 Corpses family combined, only more prominent, know how to hide it. Also, you gotta think the people that say shit about me and do the shit that they've done. We all know who I'm talking about. Purple Plankton, aka Pinky Without a Brain, all them. Right? It says a lot because those same people think it's funny when they cause people to unalive themselves. Which they have. They thought it was funny. That tells you what kind of people they truly are. You can't even call them human. Because human beings don't do this shit. And the whole shit hurt people is a bunch of bullshit. Because look at me. And I would never hurt anyone. Hey. So when people say hurt people, that's a bullshit excuse. Like Gypsy Rose unaliving her mother. People, yes, queen, yes, queen. No, bitch. She unalived her mother, was responsible for her mother's passing. Hurt people is a bullshit excuse to get away with hurting others. It's a bullshit excuse to give you a reason to hurt others. That doesn't work. That don't fly. Because everything I've been through. Think about everything I've been through, and some things I've never even said on here for what I've gone through. Because it's too horrific. And I would still never hurt anyone. So that's a bullshit excuse just to hurt, so you can hurt others. Instead of healing from what you've been through. And even before I healed, it took me a long time to heal with what I did know happened to me. But even before I ever healed, I never hurt anyone, and I never would. And I never will. I don't even condone violence. And as weird as it is, as weird as this is going to sound, I can't even hate the people that did the horrific things to me. As much as I would love to be able to be a person that can hate, I can't. I don't hate them. I don't like them. I have no feelings for them whatsoever. Either way, I just want them to pay for what they've done legally. I don't wish the ill will. I wouldn't wish them any pain or anything like that. Even those people that hurt me so horrifically, I would never want them to go through anything painful like they did to me. I want them to pay for what they did legally. That's just how I am. And a lot of people won't understand that. But I can't explain it. I don't there's a lot I don't understand. I don't understand envy, jealousy, violence, racism, any of that shit. I don't forgive them, but I don't have to forgive them. I just move on with my life. Shit. I'm not gonna waste my life forgiving or hating someone or waste my time on it. That's just... Because when you do that, you waste your time on hating on people that hurt you, and you wish revenge on them, and you go after them in that. The only person paying for it is you. You don't have to forgive them. Just cut them out of your life, move on. That's it. But in my case, it's very different, obviously. So in my case, I want them to pay, and if they have hurt you, if people hurt you like I've been hurt in any way that I've been hurt, like physically, they should pay for what they've done, legally. But don't go after them with violence, nothing like that, because you will still be paying for it. You will be paying continuously for things that aren't your fault, because it's their fault. But if you take matters into your own hands, then it becomes a problem, and you still have to keep paying for the rest of your life. You have to learn to heal. Because the only person that it affects is you. When you hate them, and they're going about living their lives, right? The only person it's affecting is you. The best revenge. I will tell you the best revenge. The best revenge is letting them watch you win. You improve your life. You live your life to the fullest. You do what makes you happy. Live your life the way that makes you happy. And take it from me. The things they say to you, don't believe it. Because it's all a bunch of bullshit and they're jealous. I'm just me. I'm glad I inspire people, if that's the case. And I'm glad I'm able to help people. Like I said, you holding on to grudges and hating on people that hurt you in the past and that holding on to that instead of healing and doing what you need to do to heal, you're only hurting yourself. You only hurt yourself by doing that. It took me a long time to heal from what I did know, what I went through. But because I've healed from it, I know that in the things I've remembered that have happened to me in the past that I didn't remember, they are very horrific. But there's nothing I can do to change it. There's nothing that nobody can do to change it. You can't change anything that happened to you in the past. The past is the past. The only thing you could do, the only thing that matters is the here and now and what happens in the future and how you live your life. And you have to live your life for you. And the only person you gotta make happy is you. So it's the only person you gotta worry about making happy is you. And the only person you can really depend on is you. Believe me, I know how hard it is to let go. But until you do, and you hold on to that, it's just going to destroy you. Look at the people that hurt you and how they're living their lives. It's not affecting them. They don't care. Here's the God's honest truth. The people that hurt you don't care that they hurt you. I'm just me. But thank you. You can't control what other people say, think, or do. And when you hold on to all that hate and anger and everything, I'll have to check that out. But when you held on to all that, it eats you alive inside while they're out living their lives, you know. And God's honest truth, you will never get an apology from them, and if it is, it's because they feel sorry for themselves because they get caught. That's the only reason. You know, like serial unalivers, right? Like Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, all of them, right? When they were giving their speeches, after being caught, apologizing, crying, and all that, right? They're not crying for their victims. They don't cry for their victims. They cry for themselves because they got caught. They don't feel bad for what they did. The people that hurt you do not feel bad for what they did. It does not affect them at all. How it affects you. So the best thing you could do for yourself, for your mental health, your physical health, all of that, you have to learn to let go. You don't have to forgive. Fuck forgiveness. They don't deserve it. But you have to learn to let go. And the person you really have to forgive is yourself, and you cannot blame yourself for what happened to you because it is not your fault. No matter what people have ever told you. It's not your fault. And you have to let go of that pain and the anger. Because if you don't, it will destroy you. And you have to, if you're around, if people are in your life still that have hurt you in the past, cut the fuckers out of your life for good. Like, it doesn't matter if they're biologically related or not. If they hurt you, get them the fuck out of your life. Including family. You know, that 9 months I was in my car, when I left that house, even though I was homeless in my car and then in the homeless drop-in center and now here, that was the best decision I ever made, was to leave and never go back. Why are you asking me why I'm talking? Why are you into my live? Shit. Oh, you with the 25 followers. Jesus Christ. Why are you on my live? Anyways. I know how hard it is. But you have to. Like me, what I had to do, the only way to improve your life, and I will tell you what you need to do to improve it. In order for you to be able to heal and improve your life, and that is, you have to get away from those people. Trust me, I know. I've started over many a times, but this last time was when I was homeless in my car. I mean, I went from being homeless in my car to, and even when I was homeless in my car, I went to the charity events, and I went to other events. I did the modeling photo shoot, which right now I've been taking a long break, obvious reasons. I started school. I went to the gym 3 times a day when I was homeless. I was the cleanest homeless person you'd ever met. You couldn't even tell I was homeless unless you saw me a lot or knew me. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes the best thing, and it's hard to think that, but sometimes the best thing is just to leave and just start over. Start over somewhere new where nobody knows you. You know what I mean? Think about how far I've come in the past 2 years. I left that house almost 2 years ago. And look where I am now. And now knowing the truth, finding out the truth that I'm most likely Tanya. And tomorrow I'm doing a DNA test. So. And just because you're somewhere right now doesn't mean that's where you're going to be for by this time next year. Who knows where I'm going to be? Sometimes you're not meant to be in the same place you start off in, if that makes sense. Oh, I know it's lonely. Yeah, tomorrow morning I go do the DNA test. That's why I really need to get to bed. It's 9:41 here, but I gotta get up, take a shower, and I gotta be there between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. And I gotta take the bus to the ferry, take the ferry to Manhattan, and then take a bus to a different bus, and then take that bus down to the place. So, yeah. At least I figured out that I don't need to take the subway, because I will not ride the subway by myself. Once was enough for me. And I got lost. So. Well, I'm going to do some good broccoli before I leave. Okay, so I'm going to show this again, because I'm on the clap on, clap off, or clap on, clap off, the Clapper app. I will show my thing again. How you can find me. Okay, so if you know, just go on there, look me up, find me, follow me, and I'll follow you back. You know. So that's me on the clapper. You know. I have the one video here. But I haven't posted anything since, obviously. I probably won't do much posting until this app is gone. I don't know. So yeah. Just go on the app and yeah. It's the same name on here except the H, the M, and the second C is capitalized. So yeah, I'll be live on here tomorrow night. Yeah, just look me up, follow me on there, and I'll follow back. Yeah, it's already started where I have dudes following me and I'll follow back. Yeah, it's already started where I have dudes following me and shit. Yeah, it's already started where I have dudes following me and shit. It's like I don't even know if they're real or not, kind of sucks. Christina Sharky, I just followed you back on there. I don't know who Fancy Pants is. Is Fancy Pants on here? If you are, please speak up, because I'm like, very hesitant to find everybody, but, to follow people, but, yeah. I think the first place I'll announce the results is probably the Heather McCord Story Facebook page. Because that's about me, the Tanya story and all that, so it just depends on how busy the DNA testing place is, and it's being sent to Texas, so that's where it's being tested. Yes, I'm on Facebook. It's the same name on here, just like my Insta is the same on here. Except right now my Facebook and my Insta are not they're not what do you call it? They're not verified right now because you gotta pay a fee for it. But they'll be verified again. Clapper. I'll show it again. How to find me on the app. I'm not on YouTube, no. Thank you. I'm gonna try being the keyword here, but that's my page on Declapper. I have the one video, but yeah. So this is my page on the clap on, clap off, the clapper. I mean, I do have a page on YouTube, I guess, but I've never posted anything. However, if you like my name up on YouTube, there's about 50 plus videos that have been live streamed and recorded until I opted out of the thing with an email, and now they can't screen record me and post it. So whatever. wonder if... I don't think she has a cat upstairs. Shit. Anywho. When is inauguration? It's after TikTok is going to be banned. So, and from my understanding, is as long as you have the app on your phone or on your device, make sure it's updated before then. As long as you have the update before then, you won't be able to update it again, but you will still be able to have access to it from my understanding. I don't know if that's for sure or not. But well, according to someone's video, they had a screenshot of something from Truth Social, I guess, that Orange Cheeto Powder Covered Man posted. Orange Cheeto Powder Covered Man Child posted, saying that he bought it. He bought the app, supposedly. But I don't believe that. But I don't know. I just don't feel like it's going anywhere. I don't know if this app is actually going away or not. I just have this feeling it's not, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I know. But that's what he posted. But that doesn't surprise me. Look at everything else he has said and posted. Holy shit. I hope it doesn't go away either, because like, it's on US soil. This is the US version. Number 2, if it hadn't been for TikTok, I wouldn't have found out any of this, and I would have continued living a lie. You know? Well, hopefully something can be done to stop it from being banned. I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't feel like it's going anywhere. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it's still gonna be here. I don't know. I've had so many people on here, and hell, that's how I found out about Frankie. Plus now found out that about the whole thing about the truth about me and everything else that I would have never known. You know what I mean? I hope it doesn't go anywhere. I don't think it's going anywhere, honestly, but you go to your Play Store or whatever, you just update it. It should, if it needs updated, it'll say update, and you just click on update. Well, that's the thing. I'm on that app too. I haven't posted anything on there, but I've seen that people that follow me on here have followed me on there. So I don't know. But it's like, so I don't know. But it's like, you know, So, I don't know. But everything happens for a reason. Always remember that. They would be very foolish to get... I'm telling you right now, they'll be very foolish to ban this app. I already know that. And the truth be told, it has nothing to do with... about our information of... Yeah, I'm on the thing to do with... about our information of... Yeah, I'm on the one. You'll find me on there. Are you really coming in here and asking me if who I am? And I remind you of a crime show? And what crime show would that be? You're asking me if who I am? And I remind you of a crime show? And what crime show would that be? And I remind you of a crime show? And what crime show would that be? What would that be? And before I continue this conversation with you, I don't even know who you are, but if you're in here trying to run your mouth, you're in the wrong live. And what crime show do I remind you of? So you're in here to talk are you in here to try and offend me or because you're in the wrong live if you are. I hate to tell you. You came across the wrong live if you're going to try and offend me. Because there's 60 other people in here that I'm sure most of them will tell you where to go and how to get there. Just saying. It's pathetic. You know what it is? They, God, I'm having problems thinking because of my medication. They like to project themselves onto others. So AJ, that's your name, right? I think that's what your username is. I mean, you can leave at any time if you're trying to come in here and offend me or something. You're in the wrong live. You have no idea who you're dealing with. You may think you do. Are you one of those trolls that like to troll people? That like to bully them? You're in the wrong live. Because I won't put up with it, neither will they. I've been through enough in my life and been hurt enough, and bullying I can make you wish your mama had swallowed you instead of stupidly letting your daddy impregnate her. Alright, just making sure. Because, So, yeah, some people scroll in when I'm talking, they ask, is this a Lifetime movie? No, it's real fucking life. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow evening, or tomorrow when I get home. I'll be live sometime tomorrow. But it's 10 o'clock and I do need to go to bed because I gotta try and sleep, since I have to be up really early. I can't believe I'm doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow's it, guys. Tomorrow, finally doing the test, and Pretty soon I'll know who I really am. Thanks. So, it still makes me very nervous because it means that I've been lied to my whole life, and right now it doesn't really feel real, and I think it's because, you know, it doesn't feel real, and I know once I do this test and I get the results, it's real. You know, how about this? I'll be live tomorrow. Just keep an eye out, and I'll tell the story. I'll tell some of it. I won't repeat all of it because it's a lot, and it's very. I've had a very traumatic life. And basically, well, I found out quite recently I may not be I may not be Heather. I'll do the rundown real quick. So, turns out I may actually be this little girl that's been missing for 41, almost 42 years. Tanya Michelle Williams. And there's the age progression photo. So, I'm doing a DNA test tomorrow to see if I'm her. You know. If I am, I'm actually younger than I thought I was, that I've been told. And so, yeah. So it's a lot. Finding out you were either kidnapped or sold, taken by mistake. But I'd rather have been me than my cousin or anybody else for that matter. Yeah. It's just in the words of the investigators, it's just to solidify that I'm Tanya. So, it's scary. But at the same, I'm not scared of shit at all. Except this, I think. Because then it solidifies that my whole life has been a lie, my memories are real, and nobody should have to go through what I've had to go through, what I've seen. Nobody should have to witness the shit I've seen or go through what I've had to go through in my life. Especially at a very, very young age. I was 20 months old when I was kidnapped. If I'm Tanya, and obviously I believe that I am, and a lot of things that have happened for the past couple months that tells me I am and tells other people I am. You know, like scare tactics, threats, intimidation, all that shit. That don't fucking work with me. that tried to bribe me or trying to pay me off, that don't fucking work with me either because I don't care about money. And then finally somebody came in my life under a fake account a couple different times saying that I was taken by mistake. So you know. It's very overwhelming. And I keep thinking to myself, am I overreacting? And I know I'm not. No, what I mean by taken by mistake is they weren't trying to take me, they were trying to take my cousin. They were evidently, that's who they were supposed to take, but they took me by mistake. I finally got away from them. The people that I was raised with as my family, that's not who took me. But I finally left their house for good almost 2 years ago. Almost 2 years I've been free for good. But yeah. But I know the people behind it are a very, very evil fucking group of people that everyone is scared of except me. Because they're actually terrified of me. And they've shown me that. I actually grew up believing that the woman who I believed that was my great grandmother was come to find out she was their leader. They called her Grandmother Hayden, and I have the proof of it. My daughters are 21 and 22, and no, they're not in my life, and it has a lot to do with lies that were told about me. Oh, yeah, the cops have already been involved in all this. We found this out. I found out about the missing Tanya, whatever, almost 2 months ago. And it was November 25th. They're all Center for Missing and Exploited Children, FBI, the NYPD, the Texas Rangers, they're all involved. No. I haven't seen my youngest daughter since she was 3. They were both adopted out. It's a very long story, but I was a good mom. Yeah, right before Halloween, somebody came in my life and said, "Oh my God, you're my long-lost sister named Tanya, and you were kidnapped." Turns out, long story short, that person, she also introduced me to her children as on camera on my live, put them on camera, introduced me as their long-lost aunt. The text messages from her and others in her family of that, long story short, she would not be my sister, but most likely related to the kidnappers. Or maybe not the kidnappers themselves, but the ones that had me for about a year, probably, before that family got me. Or for however long they had me for. So. And let's just say that that time was not a good time for me, and neither, well, my whole life it wasn't. I've endured a lot of abuse in that, in my life. So, yeah. Um, and I know there were children before me that that family had because I have pictures. I have two pictures of the baby, but it's not the same baby. And you can tell because the picture that was taken before the other one, the baby is bigger. And by all accounts, I've shown the pictures, and nobody thinks that those babies were alive in those pictures. Let me show you. You know how badly I would love to just burn these pictures? But I can't. I can't because they're evidence and they're going in my book. I'm gonna read it. Okay, so these people are all dead. These okay. So these are the grandparents. This picture was taken before this picture. These are supposedly the same baby, but this one was taken before this one. And these are supposedly me. Supposedly. But who holds a baby like that? I look at their faces. If you look, see if I can zoom in. Man. What do you guys think? Is that baby dead or alive? Looks like there's like a bruise right here on the face. It also looks like there might be some birth defects. Yeah. There's that picture. It was printed off in December of 1980. Okay? Look at how big the baby is. The size of the baby. Okay. This picture, this is supposedly my birth mother. Supposedly. That's who I grew up believing was my birth mother. This is supposedly me. See the size difference of the babies? And this was taken in January, it had to have been taken January of 1981. What do you notice? What do you think? Yeah. I think this is a boy. Yeah. Now, if you look closely, let me zoom. Damn it, let me zoom in. The eyes. Do babies' eyes, are they like that when they sleep? Yeah, I know. Well, these pictures, this is supposedly, these are who I believed was my grandparents. This is who I believed growing up was my biological mother. But it's not. Because these were taken, if I'm telling you, these were taken before I was ever born. Yeah. And look at the looks on the faces. The grandfather, the grandmother, and then the mother. But if you look, she's not even holding him right. And I keep saying him, too. Yeah. And I used to have Polaroids of the family with babies that were supposedly me. Here's the weird part. None of the babies were awake. I'm doing alright. How do I feel inside? About... Well, they're burning in hell if that's what you're asking. Well, they're all dead, so... You know. And everything was about, there's no first birthday pictures, nothing like that. And I'm like, and no second birthday. And I've always been told, oh, you were bald until you were 2.5. Oh, you started singing when you were 2.5. Oh, it's always been about, oh, this happened when you were 2.5. That happened when you were 2.5. But nothing about before 2.5 years old. I don't know how to feel right now. That's probably what's going to happen. I mean, someone that's been missing or sold or kidnapped and missing for 41, almost 42 years, who found herself. I'm like numb right now because I don't know how the fuck to feel. Crazy to solve the case. It's crazy I found myself. And I've said I'm probably going to be solving this whole thing myself. But one way or the other, this is going to be solved. But I know whatever it is that I'm going to find out is going to be huge. Because because they talked to the sheriff in charge at the time of the kidnapping or whatnot. And they asked him what he knew about the case. And and they asked him when he was on his deathbed, and he said everything he knew he would take to the grave with him. So he let them know that he knew what had happened and everything. But everything he knew, he took to the grave with him. So... And I'll said it before and I'll say it again. This case is going to get solved and everybody involved is going to pay for what they've done. The ones that are still alive. Even if I have to solve it myself. Because I found more information out than the police knew. And I told the police. I found out more in a matter of less than 2 months than they did in 41 years. And I'm going to make sure this gets solved. Can you imagine being in school for criminal justice and it's your first year in school, right? And you solve you solve a case and it's about you. Like a kidnapping, missing persons case and what happened and everything. And what the fuck am I going to school for? I don't need school for this shit. I'm already, you know. I mean, man, because I'm in school for criminal justice, and I'm solving the case myself. You know, it's going good. I just have an essay to do still. Let's do it on Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. So it won't take me but an hour to do it, if that. Probably maybe an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, once I sit down to do it. Yeah, and I'm the lead detective on my own case. Because we're in a new term. This is like week 2. This is week 2 of my classes for this term. So yeah. But I've always been good at solving mystery. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to watch Murder, She Wrote, Matlock, and Diagnosis Murder, and all them, with the people I believed to be my grandparents. 10-15 minutes into the show, they'd say, "Okay, Heather, who do you think did it?" And I would tell them who I believed did it. And sure as shit, I was right every time. Every time. And I used to, watch a lot of documentaries about serial unalivers and crimes and that, crime documentaries, and that night you had all the books about the encyclopedia of serial unalivers and all that. And I read a lot about them and watched a lot of documentaries and movies throughout the years, and I used to study it, even as a kid and a teenager, because I wanted to be a profiler for the FBI. And I'm the type that will not stop until I get to the truth. No matter what. I don't think they realized, that the people involved realized that until, with the scare tactics and everything else didn't work. I think they finally realized I'm not going to give up till it's solved. Because I'm the one that's made all the calls to every agency that needed to be made. The FBI, the Center for Missing Persons, the so on and so forth. The Texas Rangers. I called all these places. I'm in school for criminal justice. Thank you, by the way, for the gifts. Yeah, I'm literally in school, going to school for criminal justice. For a degree, to get my degree to work in the criminal justice field. Yeah. And go figure. Actually, next term, I think it's next term that's going to be forensics class about forensics. So yeah, It's gonna be a few years because I'm getting my bachelor's and master's. I'm getting both, but it's gonna be a bit. You know what's funny? My best subjects in school was science and social studies. But I wanted to be a profiler for the FBI even as a kid. And I always wanted to help. Like when I would watch the movies about people that would like the old Lifetime movies, like The Burning Bed, and even I Know My Name is Steven, and Killer Among Friends. There's another one. Mother May Sleep with Danger. There was a one with God, Candace Cameron and what's his name? No One Would Tell. And I wanted to get justice for those people, even as a kid. I've always been about wanting to help others and get justice for people. Now, if that's what she wants to do, encourage her. You know it's a true story, right? Let me tell you something. Oh yeah, it was sad. And then there's the one Nancy McKeegan was in it. The Tracy Thurman story, that was another one. What is the true story in the movie No One Would Tell about? Who was the movie No One Would Tell based on?
No One Would Tell has a cast of 30 actors. Here are the first three: Fred Savage, Candace Cameron Bure, and Heather McComb.
Okay, the true story is about Amy Carnival. I don't know if She was only 14. And Jamie Fuller, who unalived her, was 16. They changed the names, obviously, in the movie, but this is her. This is Amy, the 14-year-old girl who was unalived by her boyfriend. Her abusive boyfriend. Wonder if it shows a picture of him. Nope, that's not it. Yeah. Images. That's Jamie Fuller who unalived her. Wait. That's who unalived her. Like, you know, And that's him now, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Then there was that one case. God, I can't remember the name of the fucking girl. Or the movie for that matter. There is no movie on that case. Hold on. Yeah, her too. No, I'm trying to think. I was gonna say what the fuck I was gonna say. What was one of the first U.S. cases solved by DNA? No, wasn't that one. Who was the girl that was unalived by her best friend in the early 90s? It wasn't Skylar Niece. Ken Register. I said Ken, not 10, you morons. Kenneth Register. Oh, thank God he was denied for parole. Crystal Faye Todd. Crystal Faye Todd. Now, you never really know someone. What I mean by that is I don't know how many people have heard about this case, and a lot of times when it's from like a small town or whatever, many people don't hear about the cases. Like mine, for example. This girl here, her name was Crystal Faye Todd. And she was basically brutally essayed and unalived by who they thought was her best friend. Him. That was her mama. Yeah. There's not, like, there's no books about her story. There's no nothing. And, like I said, it's from a small town, so that would be why. And usually it's when it's a small town, there's not much about it. See, that's them in the pool. They hung out all the time. They, you know. But yeah. He needs to stay right where the fuck he is. I'm telling you. How long ago did that happen? Was it, like, where did it happen? Was it Susan Smith? Was it, Andrea Yates? Was it Darla? God, I can't remember her last name. What woman murdered her children in Action, Massachusetts? Lindsay Clancy. Lindsay Clancy? Yeah, there's so many. And you know what? Remember I say there's a reason for everything that happens, right? Maybe the reason for me with this, finding out who I am and everything I've been through, maybe it's not just to help other missing children, but maybe it's to get stories out about other crimes that haven't really been talked about. You know what I mean? And I can tell you there's a lot of people that are missing in plain sight like I was. That don't even know, but they will probably feel like they don't belong in the family that they're in. And they might feel like when they're called by whatever their name is supposedly is, they will feel like it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel normal. And for me, throughout my life being called Heather, it's always felt very foreign to me, if that makes sense. It never felt normal, never felt right, and I couldn't figure out why. Now I know. But as soon as I heard the name Tanya, something, I can't explain it. But, well, shit, it's 10:36. I keep saying I'm going to end this, don't I? So, I'll be back on tomorrow. I do need to go now. I know I keep saying that, but I kind of need to. So, I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see you later. And, stay tuned. Good night, all. Tomorrow's the big day of taking a test. So, have a great night, guys. See you mañana.